kasi pumagitan. Hindi siya Airbus.
ATR.
Ready to depart. For Cebu in command of the aircraft is Captain Cuevas, able assisted by First Officer Enriquez. Our flying time is approximately 1 hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to your cabin crew who will demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Each seat is provided with a seat belt. To fasten, push ends together. Tighten seatbelt by pulling loose end. To unfasten, lift top of buckle and pull free end to release. In case of water landing, your life vest is found under your seat. Remove sharp objects from your body. To don, slip vest over the head. Take tape around the waist and push end to buckle. Pull tape to tighten. When outside the aircraft, pull inflation tags to inflate vest. Manual inflation is done by means of the red tubes. Blow to increase air, and push pins inward to release air. Light automatically illuminates once the battery is immersed in water. Do not inflate the life vest inside the aircraft. Please be reminded that unauthorized removal of life vest from the aircraft constitutes theft and is punishable by law. The cabin is pressurized. Should there be a rapid change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks are available on selected panels with an indicator. When this happens, insert a sharp object into the pinhole. Immediately grab the mask, pull it towards you, put it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Cabin crew shall assist in the administration of oxygen after a decompression. In case of emergency evacuation, follow the lights that will lead you to the exits. For further information, please refer to the passenger briefing card found in your seat pocket. This aircraft is equipped with emergency exit signs found in the cabin. The location of the nearest exit may be behind you. In any eventuality, guests must leave their bags and immediately proceed to the usable exits. There are also fire extinguishers in the cabin. Operation of the device is indicated on the equipment itself. about to take off. Straighten up your seats, fasten seatbelts securely, keep window shades open, and tray tables stowed. This is a non-smoking flight. Use of vape, e-cigarette, and all smoking or vapor inhaling and emitting devices is prohibited by Philippine Civil Aviation regulations. Please stop using your gadget if the battery becomes excessively warm. This refers to all gadgets powered by lithium battery or charger. Ladies and gentlemen, in compliance with civil aviation regulations, your cabin crew will now take their seats prior to takeoff.
Takeoff stations, thank you. everyone, and good afternoon. First office. Here an update. We are now maintaining our cruise at 48,000 feet en route for Mactan, Cebu. We are currently at a distance of 120 kilometers now southeast of Mactan, and we are about to enter the Bohol, due north of us. And passengers to the left will be able to see Panglao Island just below the clouds, and also to your right would be coming in, and that's further to the right. And we expect to descend in around 5 minutes time. We expect touchdown time at around 2:14, actually 2:15 in the afternoon. Weather and traffic permitting, we are sequence number 4 for the arrival. However, we'll do our best to expedite the arrival from Mactan, Cebu once other traffics have landed in Mactan, Cebu. The weather at Mactan is reported to be fair. However, while seated, please do keep your seatbelts loosely fastened to remain safe. We're expecting some light to moderate gusts during our approach in Mactan due to the strong winds coming in from the northeast, and with a ground temperature of around 32 degrees Celsius, from warm and humid. And on behalf of Cebgo and Flight Tech and with your cabin crew, we would like to thank you for flying with us, and we hope your service taken any future flights. Enjoy the rest of the flight. Have a great Thursday afternoon, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for descent, your cabin crew will now collect all items for disposal. Kindly clear your seat pockets of any litter. All electronic devices must be switched off or in silent mode at this time.
Bilang mapupuntidahan niya sa tingin bansa. Dapat i-capture mo ang Valencia pagdating sa bansa sa Valencia.
Bilang paghahanda sa ating paglapag, ang inyong cabin crew ay muling daraan upang kunin ang mga bagay na nais ninyong ipatapon. Maraming salamat po.
Cabin crew landing stations.
Cebgo welcomes you to Mactan Cebu International Airport. You're pleased to announce we have just landed 15 minutes ahead of our scheduled time of arrival. On behalf of your entire Cebgo team headed by a flight deck crew, Captain Cuevas and First Officer Enriquez. Together with your cabin crew, we thank you for making Cebgo part of your important moments. Just truly a pleasure having you all on board, and we do hope to fly you to more fun in the future. Once again, thank you everyone for flying Cebgo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please check your surroundings to ensure you do not leave your personal belongings behind. Be cautious when opening the overhead bins, as heavy items may have moved during the flight. If you require assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. Voice communication with the use of mobile phones is prohibited while cabin doors are closed. Mangyari po lamang na manatiling nakaupo at hintayin matanggal ang ilaw sa fasten seatbelt sign bago tumayo para kunin ang inyong mga kagamitan. Nais rin naming ipaalam sa inyo na ang paggamit ng palikuran sa mga sandaling ito ay mahigpit na ipinagbabawal. Maraming salamat po. For passengers with onward connecting flights on Cebu Pacific or Cebgo, please proceed to the transfer desk located at the arrival hall. For assistance, please approach our ground personnel upon disembarkation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now safe for you to stand and get your bags.